Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rising World. I'm the Radio Man 03. It is awesome to have you along. Check out our garden. It has grown up. Everything is in. So that's definitely something we're going to have to harvest. I redeemed myself on the floor. I had to come back in and record another episode right away because I totally botched that floor. Now, our plank floor is going the same direction, but underneath here, what I have done is I've taken the beams and I've turned them the other direction. So instead of them running across the room this way, the same way as the planks, I can't believe I didn't notice that when I was building it in the last episode. They now run from that wall to this wall, and around the edge there is a beam that holds all of them in place all the way around, and they're measured out nicely straight across the room. And then the planks go across this way. So now we have a floor that is an actual floor and how it would work. Thank you for noticing that, because I don't know that I would have. I don't know why I didn't, but yeah, it didn't make any sense. It's not going to work that way. I've been working, as you can see, on the log cabin walls, and I got to tell you, it's pretty tricky. You know, you see it in your head and you think, it's not going to be that big a deal. Piece of cake. Easy, easy, easy. It's not so easy. So what I do is I've got grid. I put the grid on. The log snaps into where it's supposed to go. I have my control on. Actually, you know what? Let's start this all over again. Okay, so first we've got our. Well, look at that! It doesn't want to move at all. Oh, the control is still on. Okay. Okay, so control is off now. So we're going to snap this up. For some reason, it's starting to snap into place all on its own. The farther up I go, it seems to snap even more and more. So I can turn the grid off. I don't have control on. We're going to go control. It seems to snap it right into place, right above the last one that was here. And you can see down here where it is now. If I want to, I can slide this out a little bit just like that. And we've got that going on. And now each of these logs, and I'm going to have to remember this and write this down. I go page down 1, 2, 3, 4. I go down 4. And that snaps it into place. And we've got a nice little ridge right here. Was weird. I could have sworn I heard stones falling. There we go. We're going to snap that one into place. Now the rest of these go into place much easier down the row here. So now I can just go control, snap that out, hit return, return again. It pops that one into place real nice and easy there. And then I can come over here. I can hit return, return, control, and I can shift arrow key. Oop, wrong arrow key. And we can shrink this down and slide it over. And we can keep doing this over and over again until we get this log down to where it needs to be. So I'm going to do this way here. And I'm pushing the wrong key again. Forgive me, I just got home from work. It's my Thursday, so I have less time to record. But I really wanted to get in here to finish this up. Why do I keep doing that? And I'm going to pull that in right so. And we're going to pull that back out. And we want that log just to line up perfectly with it right over there. Like that, and I can see it's over here on the other side as well. Looks like this it's getting cloudy. That's what's happening. It's been sunny since I got on, so I've got to say the weather is working out really great. I don't mind a little cloudy day here and there. It's much, much better, as I mentioned in the last episode. Okay, so that one's taken care of. This one is taken care of. So now we could take and bring this, and we could stretch this all the way back out again. And you can see it kind of snapped itself right into place. And we're almost perfect. I can see the line right here where these two meet up. So we're going to hit control, come over and take a look at our log, see where it is. It looks like it's absolutely perfect. So page down, 1, 2, 3, 4, like so, and click it into place. Very nice. Hit control again, and we grab the log, and we come out and we hit return, and it's going to want to snap it out of there a little bit. Let's see, did that go in the right spot? Let's move that out of the way. Yes, okay, that's fine. And now, last but not least, the last piece, at least for this part of it, we are going to just shift this down. Maybe that's the thing, is that I keep doing that. Like that, hit control. Let's take a look and see how's that lined up with these guys down here. Looks pretty good. Let's go return. And, oh boy. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, because it's lined up perfectly with this one here. So we're good to go. That takes care of that. I'll get down from up here. I had to make a little more scaffolding just so I could see what I was doing. But this is as high as I want to go with the walls. Oh, that is not correct. That did not snap into place right. Am I going to be able to get up here? I am. Okay, that is interesting. I did not notice it do that before. I thought it was right, but it's not. So that means this one's not right either. Let's try that again. We're going to stretch it all the way out. Return, I think, is on right now, and that's why it's doing what it's doing. Okay, there we go. Now it looks like it snapped it in. Yeah, that's better. That's better. I was wondering why I didn't have to drop it down. Well, I shouldn't have to drop it down the 4 here because it should already be that way. So now we're going to do this again. So Control, Shift, and Shrink. And we'll slide it on over. This should be good. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm doing pretty darn good. Our weather changed in the last few days. It's gotten really windy. Variety and I mentioned we bought that camper trailer. We're going to take it out this weekend for the first time. And it's actually dropping like 20 degrees this weekend. It's really crazy. Control. And that takes care of that now. There we go. Excuse me. So we've got something coming through that's going to make the temperatures drop. It's going to be colder. It's not going to be cloudy or anything like that, but it's just really weird that we've got this cold snap coming through so late in the month of April. Let me give you a look at that. There we go. Now I've put a window over here, and we have a window. We got the windows on both sides of the door. Now why doesn't that window look right either? That is so strange. Everything, it almost seems like it moved after I was done with this today. We have one living room window over here. But this one here is not any good. I'm going to replace that one. That's okay. We'll do that together. We'll fix it up. Give me 1 second. I have got a coughing fit coming on, and I can feel it happening. And we are back. Let's try this out. Let's see if we can get this guy in here a little bit better. I thought I had that lined up pretty good, but I guess I did not have it lined up right at all. Return. There we go. Alright, so we're going to flip this up. Turn it around. You know, I ran into an issue with these guys yesterday. I had a couple of them that just wound up getting so... I turned it so much that eventually it just did not want to go back into the position it wanted to go, that was supposed to be in. So all you have to do then is hit backspace, and it resets the rotation of it. It fixes it. I'm going to use L real quick here for a light so I can see. And we're going to page down with that. And let's see, do we have that up on top? Okay, now. Yes, it looks like we're good there. We're in a little bit on the top, but that's because the log came in after this, and I got the window lined up first. And we are good to go. Nope. Right here. Wow, that's really tough to see, huh? Let's go Control. Let's hit Return. That should snap it right into place. Now Control again, and that should put it into where it needs to be. I'm going to bring it down just a hair, like so, and then we're going to snap that one into place there too. Okay, I'm going to turn this light off, and we're going to go to sleep. Oof, boy. I would like to get a few things in the house. I was thinking about doing the roof today, but man, I don't know if I've got it in me to get the roof done. I know how I'm going to do it, and maybe I'll talk about that a little bit, and we'll get a few things in the house. I would actually like to be able to cook those ribs, is what I'd like to be able to do. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be a cloudy day, that's for sure. Okay, so obviously we have this. The shell is in for this first room of the house. Don't forget, eventually what we're going to do is we're going to break through this wall right here, and we'll even this up and do a nice entranceway into the next portion of the house. I put the window here and didn't center it because I do want this area here to put something in. I think that would be kind of nice to have something right there, so I didn't center it. I also didn't put the windows down. I noticed that when I build, I tend to put the windows down here, which is kind of knee level. So I put it up here more of a waist level, I guess, a little bit higher than waist probably, but it seems to work better that way. I think it looks a little bit better that way anyways. So what was I going to do? Oh, talk about the roof. So we're going to use this size log, and we're going to take them, and we're going to angle them up this way, because there is no... Let me show you. Let me see if I can explain this. To do a tapered roof, typically what we do is we take and we use these guys right here. These guys give you that nice angle all the way up the edge of your roof. And we're stick building, and we don't have... At least I don't think we have logs that do that. We've got wood planks and wood blocks, but we don't have logs. That's something else that would be kind of nice to be added to the game, to where we could take... let's escape out of that. If I could take this log, and let's lay it down. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and place one right here so I could talk about it. It'd be nice if what we could do is we could take and we could cut an angle out of this right here. A perfect angle right out of that, and then the same thing over here. Like maybe the saw table has an added feature where we could do that, where we could trim it, and we could maybe a grid would come up on the logs, and we could say, okay, we want it to be, you know, rounded this way. We want it cut this way. Something like that, so that we could take these logs and then place them up there, and then we are going to have that tapered edge that's going to go all the way up. But right now, we don't have that. So what I was thinking about doing is we'll take the logs, and we're going to take them, and let me turn this guy back up. Okay, and we're going to turn him this way. I'm going to turn him like this, and he's going to go kind of like this inside that top log and angle upwards. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side, and we'll just keep doing that until it peaks. Once it peaks, then in the middle here, what we're going to do is we're going to add this same kind of wood, but a smaller log. And that way the smaller logs will be able to slide into this larger log and disappear into them without showing up on the sides. They'll just kind of fuse in like that. So I hope that makes sense, and we'll do that. I'll work on that together. What I'd like to do is get one side up and kind of get that all figured out, and then I'll come back and do the other side with you, and then we can put the roof on it. Okay, so I want to do it that way because, yeah, I've not tried that yet. I think it'll work just fine. At least in my head, it works pretty good. So we'll see what we come up with. Right now, we do need a fire. Let's get a few things made that we can put in the house. We need a bed too. What do we need for a bed? I want to have a bed right off the bat. We never had a bed in the last season, and I really regret that. Bunk beds? No. Bed metal? I think you could just have a mattress. I think that's kind of funny. No, this is the best bed I think they've got right there. Maybe that's bunk. Maybe the metal bed, 8 iron rod, 8 iron plate, 16 cloth. It's only the one color though. There's not multiple colors on that, so that's kind of a bummer. What do we got here? That's nice. That's nice. So we've got the two kind of sheet designs. Yeah, we've got just the two sheet designs. I think that with the redwood looks pretty nice, but it might blend in with the walls, huh? So maybe we go with this one right here, kind of the darker one. So what do I need? I need 16 cloth in order to do that. Okay, so we need to make some cloth. We've got wool. We've got, what did I say, 16? 16 cloth. Okay, let's go over here. I believe I've got to use the spindle for this. We're going to grab this out of here. God, this spindle I think I've used just a couple of times so far. And yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Nope, no. Oh, there we go. Hold down right click. There we go. And then F to grab it. You can see the progression down there at the bottom of the screen. I don't know how many we get with each of these, but we'll do up all this wool and see what we wind up with. How many reels we get. We need bandages too. We're going to be low on bandages. I think we used up most of them. And then we've got to take a trek back to the desert. Maybe that's next episode. We've got to go back to the desert to get sand for glass. And I'm kind of curious. Some of you have said that the pyramids that you found and marked on the map, they disappeared on you. So I'm kind of curious about that too. Is that really the case? We could check our world and find out if it's broken. By the way, in the last episode or the one before that, we had several comments about worlds that had lakes in them. And it was also commented that you can type in the word lake in the seed name, and you should wind up with a lake. You should be able to type in ocean. I think somebody typed in Australia and came up with some water. So there's several options out there, but it's all written down in the comments. So do check those out if you're looking for a seed that has a lake on it, like we were. Had I known that earlier, I probably would have started Season 4 with one of those worlds. We've got 4 of these left. Let's go ahead and finish this up. I'm trying to remember how many cloths a spool gives you. I think it might be 4, but we'll go ahead and make these up, and we'll have them handy for us. All right, there we go. That takes care of that. And cloth, 1 thread reel. Oh, look at that. We just got just enough. All right, beautiful. All right, that works just fine with me. Let's craft that bed, and let's go in our inventory. It's on number 5. Excellent. I put a little chunk of dirt out front so I didn't have to jump anymore. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and set our bed up over here. Actually, you know what? Let's set it up over here by the fireplace. That's the way it's going to be nice and warm for us, right? And I believe if we hit grid, this should snap it into place, and we can use this. As you can see, the planks are not perfect. They do have some flaws in them, which I like that. Remember, this is our temporary home for now. And then we're going to knock out that wall. Let's go ahead and let's put it over here. I was going to put it up against the wall, but I feel like we should move it out from the wall a little bit. And is it hold down left click and I can move around? Yeah, hold down left click and you can move around and look at what you've got going on. You can see that's actually going into the wall a little bit, so we don't want to do that. Let's make that grid a little bit smaller. And again, checking just to make sure it's not in the wall. It is not. Then we're going to hold down right click, and that should place the bed just fine. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I know what we can put in. Oh, look at this. I wonder if that's our deer from down below. Did he get out? Oh, he's still down there. I could see him. That deer has really made his way around. He was way over there, and now he's been way over here. Unless this is a different deer, I do not know. Because, yeah, yesterday was the last time I recorded. It was over there. If that's the case, boy, they really do get around. Our cherry tree is big. Looks like the apple tree is coming up pretty nice, too. That's awesome. All right, so furniture. We have a bed. Let's take a look at tables. I like that table there. What else do we have for choices here? See, that matches the house. We don't want it the same color as the house. It's just going to blend in and not be any good. That's dark, huh? That's not too bad. I think I like that one better, though. I'm going to craft that one, and let's see, a side table. Something that matches the bed, I would think, right? That matches the bed. All right, very good. And we're going to have a few things in the house right off the bat. We never did really get around to it last time, so we're gonna get to it this time. I'm going to put this kind of side saddle here a little bit. It's just us, so we only need room for one. And we're going to put the side table here. We're going to grid this one out. We could put stuff in here. Let's hold down left click and take a look and see. That is not in the wall. We're going to go ahead and place that right there. All right. Fire pit. What do we need for a fire pit? Let's get this out of here. I wish we could pick those back up, but we can't. I think it's just in our regular inventory, isn't it? Small shelter, fireplace. There we go. 9 stone, 1 piece of log. Oh, well, we got that taken care of, no problem. Boom. There we go. Nope. Inventory. What am I doing? Here we go. Fireplace. Craft. Excellent. We should probably have a grill for it too. Let's see how this places in here first and kind of figure out where we're going with this fireplace. You know what? Actually, that's a very good size right there. It fits in the middle perfectly. We can grid this one up too. If I make that smaller, perfect. There we go. Right like that. Right like that. There we go. We got ourselves a little fire pit. Someday I hope we'll have to put fuel in that in order to use it. That would be very cool. And then we need grill cover. Resources, utilities, miscellaneous. There we go. Cooking grill. 1 iron plate and 4 iron rods. We got a smoker in here too, and a grill. That's pretty awesome. A trash can. No kidding, a trash can. I've never noticed that before. Okay, cooking grill. Iron plate, 4 iron rods. Okay, so we've got an iron plate. And then I believe we get 4 for these. Yes, we do. There we go. And we should be able to craft that right there. And we'll run this over. Don't forget, we're going to put a deck on the front of that house. Does it only go this one way? It looks like it only goes in one way. There we go. There we go. Let's grab some of them ribs. Oh, look at our water and our food is very, very low right now. Let's do it. Let's cook up some ribs, baby. Yeah, oh, look at that. Oh, man. Baby back ribs. Pretty sweet. Just F to put it on there. Now, this takes a while. I want to say it takes like 6 minutes or so before it's done cooking. You see that little, why? Oh, there's a circle with a cross in it there on the fire pit. I wonder if that is what tells me that I can't pick that up once I place it. Like here, I can pick this up, but maybe that's the no, you can't pick it up icon there. The fireplace is, of course, going to need some decoration. Don't worry about that. We're going to let those ribs cook. If they get burnt, we're in some trouble. They're not going to do too well if they're burnt. I think it actually takes some of your health down, maybe. I'm not sure. I've not eaten much meat in this game. Whoops. It's alright. We needed a bath. Bearskin rug. I think the bear, every chest except the one I need. There we go. Bear pelt, and let's go over here. Nope, it's over here. I believe it's in decorations. Bearskin rug. Craft. There we go. Beautiful. Somebody said they'd like to see a basement in the house. That's a possibility. We'll see how things go and where we get. I think that sounds pretty cool. Bearskin rug. I suppose it should lay right in front of the fireplace, huh? Well, there's a little red flash there. Maybe that's my food going down. Put it right here. There we go. How are we doing? And if you take these off, it starts the cooking process all over again. So the meat should have a definite look to it before it's done. A definite look to it. Something else I wanted to do today. We need a light outside the house. Oh, look at that. That's weird. That did not close properly. We're going to want to get the Tier 2 workbench. Grill, smoker, lights. Big torch, ceiling. I think I like this guy right here. I need an iron plate for that. Iron plate. Excellent. Let's do that. Let's craft that. And we can put this back in here. We can actually put the wood up as well. And I have these guys on me, so that's perfect. Let's check that meat. I don't want to waste it. It's not done yet. Okay, so over here, what we're going to do is we're going to take this. Actually, if I hit backspace, it just puts it right back to where it needs to be. And we're going to take that, we're going to make it smaller. Much smaller. Shrink it down. And we're going to make sure it's not actually dug into the wall. And we're going to put that right, kind of right on that little X up there. Grid. Let's make that a little bit longer. There we go. And then this should be able to hang right off the front of it here. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, a little light on the house. I think that works out pretty good. Come on, ribs. Let's go. I'm hungry. I think we'll get to the fireplace. We'll figure it out. But I feel like that needs to come up off the floor a little bit. We did this before in an inn in Season 2 where we actually put this in here. And then we took wood beams and kind of crisscrossed them over the top of it. Made it look like it was a real fire with firewood in it. So we'll work something out to make that work a little bit better. I don't know if the kitchen stove in this game actually works or not. We'll have to see about that as well. Sip my coffee there. We could probably use a chair. That's not ready yet, so let's go grab a chair. He is going to be starving by the time we get going with this. We're going to need some more wood. I've got some lumber. Maybe I can make a chair. Tables, seatings. Here we go. Chair. There it is right there. I'll make a couple of those. There we go. Number 5. Beautiful. A little decoration work in our little tiny cabin here in the woods. It's going to be much bigger. It will be much bigger. And I've not forgotten to go around. I'll go around the house too and add the extra little beams that need to be to make it look like we've got. Oh, look at that! I cannot put that on the actual bearskin rug. I guess I can. A little bit of it right there. There we go. These guys right here, I've not forgotten. I will go back around and try to add this flavor of the tree has been cut on all of these. And I did have, there's imperfections on these, which is good. They shouldn't be perfect all the way up. It just doesn't look right if they do. Yeah, and we're still cooking. I guess they would cook for a while, right? They are ribs. I mean, that's a lot of meat right there. It's a whole lot of meat. Okay, so we got a chair. We got a bearskin rug. I don't like the bearskin rug here. Let's put it in front of the bed. You get up in the morning, right? Last thing you want to do is step on some cold ground. Are the legs going under? No, there's probably no legs on this, right? Just wondering if the legs actually go under the floor or not. Looking a little barren in here. I do want to try to make some of our own furniture this season as well. I've got some ideas in my head and we'll play them out. We need to get a little further along in the house though first. Wow, that is really something. That is really something. It takes quite a while to do that. What else do we need in our house? We could probably use a chest. A chest would be a good thing to have. I mean, who doesn't need a chest? No, metal wood. Ugh, yuck. 16 lumber. Okay, we need a little bit of wood. Oh, you know what? I think I've got just enough lumber. Oh no, that's not lumber. Those are beams. Crafting. Resources, lumber. And chests. There we go. Let's get a nice one. Remember, we're trying to upgrade a little bit this season. I think I liked this one right here. It's getting dark. I'm hoping those ribs finish up before we have to go to bed. I want to sleep in our new bed. There we go. For our valuables to go into. There we go. This is going to be a sizable room, huh? We'll do a nice living room with the couches and the big chairs and stuff like that, coffee table, all that good stuff. But right now we just need the necessities, and really the only thing we do need is that bed right over there. But we've got a couple of extra things going on here. We're still cooking. I should have started a timer for that. We would have found out just how long it takes. It is getting dark. How's the cabin look? What do you guys think so far? I think we're on the right track. It's coming together. It's not exactly what I had in my head, but then nothing ever turns out exactly the way I have it in my head. I'll be back when the ribs are ready, okay? Oh, this is taking a while. Oh, they're ready. My stomach just growled, too. Oh, look at those. Ooh. Yeah, that better fill me up. Oh, mama, those are good. Those are good. We need glass, people. We need glass to keep the outside out. Well, we need a roof, too. But anyways, it's it's a work in progress. I think it's coming along all right. Let's take a step back and take a look. Yeah, there we go. Cabin. It's coming together. It really is. All right, guys, just a quick episode today. That's all I got time for. But we did a little bit of work. I showed you how I was getting the beams put in, for the logs put in for the log cabin. We got some decor work going on now in the house, just a little bit. When night falls here, I'm going to sleep in our bed. So that should be pretty cool. And, yeah, we've got a bed now. Oh, look at our trees, too. Nice. So we're going to have a wood supply coming in also. Those guys are coming up over there as well. All right, I hope you enjoyed today's quick little episode. I hope you did. If you did, hit that like button for me, comment, subscribe, and share it on the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, fantastic, and superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.